Greetings. I hope this finds you and your loved ones safe and healthy wherever you are. My name is Paul Shetler Fast, and I am Mennonite Central Committee's Global Health Coordinator, which means that I help oversee and support our health programming around the world. And right now I'm trying to do that from my house here in Indiana with 2 toddlers. If you're like me watching the news, the COVID-19 pandemic can feel both overwhelming and hopeless. And I want to share something different today. There is a lot we can do. There is hope and potential to save lives if we work together. While we must be physically apart during this time, our faith calls us to be more engaged and more connected than ever. We're in this together. Now, a story of hope I'd like to share is a project with the Kenya Mennonite Church in the Mathare neighborhood of Nairobi, Kenya, which is one of the poorest and most densely packed urban settlements in Africa. Over the last 3 years, our staff and volunteers have worked to ensure that mothers there have what they need to keep themselves and their children safe and healthy. Now, understanding what a disease like COVID-19 could do in a community like Mathare that was already struggling with basic health services, our team got started on responding long before the pandemic hit in force. Judith Siamba, the project's leader, worked with frontline volunteers to set up 50 hand-washing stations across Mathare and purchased all the personal protective equipment and supplies locally so that she and her staff could continue to provide prevention education to the community. Judith and her staff retooled group sessions before social distancing was necessary and then transitioned from face-to-face meetings with mothers to doing as much as they could through phones. This essential prevention work helps mothers like Margaret Amui to understand the risks that her family faces and then take those practical steps to keep themselves well during these uncertain times. These steps matter and they can save lives. COVID-19 is upending all of our lives, but by working together we can bring hope and help mitigate the impact on those least able to afford it. On behalf of MCC, our hundreds of staff serving around the world, and our partners like the Kenya Mennonite Church, thank you. Thank you for doing what you can to help support during this crisis, both at home and around the world. Every bit helps. We're in this together.